Morning! It's drive time with Robin and African Payment Solutions. I hope you're having an awesome day so far. I thought today I'll talk about kind of the evolution of communication, commuting and banking and how that impacts on online payments. The world's completely changing very rapidly as a result of technology and technological developments. And so let's start with communications. I met up with a mate of mine the other day, but when we were organizing to get together, he said, don't contact me on my phone, my mobile, I move around a lot, and the best place to get me is on Twitter. So I thought actually, that's actually quite frustrating, getting mobile calls. You get a voicemail, you have to go and dig in and find it and whatever. And I thought maybe I should put a voicemail on that says, don't contact me on my mobile, please contact me on WhatsApp, Telegram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I'm old school, so you could get me on my email, as opposed to geography, which your mobile is very jurisdictional. So as opposed to that, these things are pervasive. You can always find me on any of those, anywhere that I am in the world. And then my next thing is commuting. We were in Europe last month, and it was so easy to get around. What's the cheapest, most effective transport? What number of passengers, distance, my destination, and choose between the bus or the metro. You could choose between scooters that were all over the city and bicycles and Uber for ride sharing, Bolt. You could use a self-drive, or you could hire a car. When we went up the coast, we hired a car. So many choices and possibilities in terms of leveraging technology to be able to meet the needs of the consumer. And then the third thing is banking. Using these N26 Revolut accounts where you've got multiple currencies in your account. It's instant transfers. Well, it's not instant, but it appears to be instant, and you can Moneybeam people, and you can click of a button, you can set limits, change your ATM passwords. When I'm in Japan, I can use the currency there, just swap for a bit of the local currency, and when I'm in Europe, I can use some euros. When I'm in Africa, I can. So it's made it so much more consumer friendly. It's much more wonderfully simple and easy from a consumer experience perspective. And these things are playing towards a global way of being. So how do we think the online payments is going to pan out for us all? Well, I think these digital currencies, there's going to be a bunch of them, and there'll be different flavors of the month, and suits all needs and tastes, not quite of the month, but suits all needs, tastes, and what the purpose of using the money is for. But it's all got to be geared towards cross-border, because we live in a borderless world now. People are more economically mobile, more physically mobile, and so why not the internet of money? The internet has made geography pretty much irrelevant, and so who cares, where you're buying from and where you're paying from? Nobody really cares too much about that anymore. So we need, even offices, people, you don't really care where the office of the company is, as long as there's a high trust level, you'll buy from them. So we need to have internet money. Already we're trying to do this with consolidating payment methods across Africa. So we're taking the mobile monies, the cards and so on, and we'll eventually bring the digital currency as it becomes more mainstream. And so we create a more kind of borderless world for our customers across Africa. And I think this is going to happen across the world, because nobody really cares what jurisdiction. They just want to get paid in the currency of choice. So the choice of currency in and choice of currency out for the merchant, I think, is the way it's going to go. So the internet has driven us to participate in a new world of possibilities, and let's see how this plays out. I think it's going to be really, really interesting over the next 5 to 10 years. So thanks for listening to my ramblings. I hope you have a fantastic day. If you're looking for payment at the checkout, e-commerce businesses, multinationals, we'll get you paid at the checkout across Africa. Just go to africanpaymentsolutions.com and send us an inquiry, and we'll see how we can get you paid. Have a fantastic day. We'll chat tomorrow.